Introducing Boxing's Black History Month, featuring Sugar Ray Robinson. Hello, fight fans. This is Coach Nathan in NH 7 Power Boxing, commemorating Black History Month with a look at one of the many iconic boxing greats who not only had to fight some of the toughest and meanest opponents inside the ring, but also some of the darkest demons outside the ring, and that's racism and segregation. And I'm talking about the former world welterweight champion and 5-time world middleweight champion and Hall of Famer, Walker Smith Jr., aka Sugar Ray Robinson. First off, if you enjoy this video, please click that like and notification button, share, and subscribe. Okay folks, this video, it barely scratches the surface in highlighting Ray Robinson's many life challenges and accomplishments. But I hope that it stirs your curiosity, especially you younger fight fans out there, to check out his fights on YouTube and study his training footage for further information and inspiration. And especially since there are no blockbuster main event matchups for this week or this weekend. Sugar Ray Robinson's pro career lasted from 1940 to 1965. He turned pro at 19 years of age after being a 2-time New York Golden Gloves champion with around 85 amateur fights. This man had some amazing streaks in boxing that probably will be rarely, if ever, duplicated. For instance, in addition to becoming the world welterweight champion, he went on to win the world middleweight championship 5 times, as I stated, and from 1943 to 1951, Robinson went on a 91-fight win streak, which is the 6th longest in the history of professional boxing. During this period was also one of the most challenging times of his career. On June 25, 1947, Robinson defended his welterweight title against a 22-year-old contender from Los Angeles, California, named Jimmy Doyle. A left hook from Ray in the 8th round not only scored a TKO, but also rendered Doyle unconscious, and tragically, he never recovered, dying at a local hospital hours later. Now, this fight was held in Cleveland, Ohio, and it was later discovered that Doyle fought there because he was not allowed to fight in California, having been knocked out twice before. And the stoppage before the Robinson fight was caused by a hard-punching contender named Artie Levine, which also caused Jimmy to spend 3 days in the hospital recovering from a concussion and a brain hemorrhage. So in essence, he should have never, ever been allowed to climb back into a boxing ring to fight again. But according to those around him, he pushed himself to continue so he could buy a house for his mother. Robinson, after hearing this, he gave the earnings of his next 4 fights to Doyle's mother so that she could buy that house. And he set up a trust fund for his parents to receive a share of his future ring earnings for the next 10 years. Now, of all the epic battles that Robinson faced, none could be more intriguing than the 6-fight series with Hall of Fame middleweight champion Jake the Raging Bull LaMotta, who, by the way, was the first man to defeat Sugar Ray. And Ray more than returned the favor by not only beating LaMotta 5 out of the 6 times they fought, but also being the first man to knock the tough, rugged LaMotta out. Their final battle was titled the St. Valentine's Day Massacre, and it took place on February 14th. Once again, Black History Month, and that was in 1951 in Chicago Stadium. And in this one, Sugar Ray epitomized the style of a great boxer puncher by his excellent use of the jab to set up his hard combinations, his ability to hook off the jab, his lateral movement, chopping body shots when inside, and he wasn't easy to hit either. And when he did get hit, he could definitely take a punch. Now combine this with his speed and athleticism, as he was a professional dancer back at that time as well. all of which contributed to him turning over some hard, brutal combinations for a 13th round stoppage. The only critical thing boxing-wise with Robinson, as with so many other all-time greats, is him staying in the fight game for far too long. And in his case, about 6 to 8 years. He fought till he was 44 years old. But this definitely will not diminish the fact that this two-time Ring Magazine Fighter of the Year, with a record ending with 174 wins, 19 defeats, 6 draws, 2 no contests, and a whopping 109 knockouts, and an International Boxing Hall of Fame inductee who always showed a class inside and outside the ring, well, it won't diminish that he will forever be a source of information and inspiration to students of the fight game today in this boxing's Black History Month. So that's it for now, folks. But don't forget, for elite boxing instruction, elite boxing analysis, and elite boxing philosophy, click that like and notification button, share and subscribe to me, Coach Nathan, and NS Champ 7. Power Boxing.